Good morning, boys and girls. It's time for the Cap Guy Show. Starring the Cap Guy, that's silly rabbit over here with his hand on my back, as he always does. And me, I'm JT, and we live in Yukon, Oklahoma, home of Garth Brooks. And Cap Guy went out source today on the way to the post office. He saw some yard sales, and he thought he wasn't going to yard sale, but he did. And now I'm hungry. It's 11:30, and I'm starving. What are we having for lunch? Cap Guy, what are we having for lunch? How about some possum belly and some greens? Possum belly? I ain't eating no possum belly. You crazy? This ain't the Beverly Hillbillies. All right, how about some biscuits and gravy? It's past breakfast, and I know you love biscuits and gravy. Yes, I do. That's my favorite meal. Wow. How about some pinto beans and cornbread and fried taters? That's kind of like a heart attack, isn't it? Except for me, it's not, because I'm not real. It would be for you. Well, I like that stuff anyway. Yeah, I know you do. But, hey, it is what it is. We better get on with the show, because it's going to be a long one. You got 2 days of sales to show, and you got sourcing to show. And I didn't get to go again, but I'm not sweaty like the Cap Guy is. So, anyway, we'll get on with it. We appreciate all the new subscribers. Michael, we saw you subscribe. And the young lady this morning from the neighborhood, that from Dallas, that subscribed, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't get your name. But y'all can comment below if you like what you see. Thumbs up. Share, like, view, subscribe. And we'll get on with the show. Cap Guy, take her away. Yes, and I'm tired. I've been running all morning. I was going to sleep in a little bit, and I actually did till almost 7, like 6:45, and that's not normal for me, but I wasn't planning on yard selling. And there was one that had some video games, and I thought, you know what, I need to slow down, sell some stuff, and then on the way to the post office, I saw some yard sales. I swung in. I'm glad I did. And then when I came back, I was waiting for a guy that took his cat to the vet, Army Chief Warrant Officer and his wife. And so I went to another sale because they weren't home yet to start their sale. And I knew he had some Nintendo games he wanted to sell, the cartridge type. And long story short, I went back to one I went to yesterday, see if they had anything left. And they said, hey, did you know there's a neighborhood one about a mile or so away? Well, that was my downfall. But I'm going to show you what I got, and I spent some money, but I got some good stuff. And again, it's about diversity in goods, cost of goods low, selling high, making good money. And first we're going to get into quickly what I sold. I won't spend a lot of time on it because I got a lot to show you. And then we'll let you get on with your day. It's hot, hot, hot here. And that's just Oklahoma. It's going to be over 100 all week this week. The first thing I sold, I got this for free. When I bought the Nintendo games, if you've been watching my channel, you know I went into a thrift store and bought a bunch of games, and the DS games were empty when I got them out to my car, so she threw in a bunch of ball caps. I sold one for about $11. It was a California one. And then this BMW cap, I sold it, had nothing invested, sold it for $15 plus shipping, and I made $13.24 on that cap. The next I got for nothing as well. This is part of the Corn, Oklahoma sale. I bought a bunch of vintage 70s Barbie stuff, a bathtub, a pool. I sold the townhouse last week for $99 off a $7 investment. Went to California, and the lady loves it. She was very happy, and I'm glad. Took a lot to box that big old thing. But this was in the bathtub box, or the swimming pool box, and it's the Darcy's, which isn't a Barbie, disco floor from the 70s. And it's just the floor, the ball in the background. I put it on eBay. So again, I had nothing in it. I got an offer for $20. I took it plus shipping. I made $18.11 off that. So that's 2 items with nothing invested. The next is one of my daily sales things. This is a knife set, Forever professional food service knives. I buy these for $3.25. They're brand new in the box. They're the ones they demo at Sam's. And yes, Mountain Link, I'm not going to demo it for you. He asked me to demo it, but since I can only make coffee, I don't want to cut myself all up with these things demoing them. So anyway, I sold them for $27.89 with $9.85 shipping. And on this particular one, I made $19.63 profit. I usually make about $20. The next is a Harley Davidson women's pink visor. I got this for 99 cents at a thrift store. Sold it for $8.50 plus shipping. I made $6.73 off that. The next is a roundhouse ball cap. This is a kid size. so he could be a train conductor, I guess. I paid $232 at Goodwill for it. Sold it for $12.50 plus shipping, and I made $9.52 off that ball cap. And they're the makers of Roundhouse overalls, in case you didn't know that. Oklahoma Highway Patrol, size small, and that's probably why it took a while to sell. I found this at the Goodwill bins. Paid about $2.40 for it based on weight. Sold it for $15 plus shipping, and I made $9.91 off that. If it had been a bigger size, it would have sold a lot faster. This is another bin find. If you remember the other day, I sold a 3-pack of, not 3-pack, just 3 loose mechanical pencils from the show The Office for $24.99. These are another group of Stanley Hostess parties from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. There's 41 pencils that were in a little plastic box. When I opened them up, I saw them. I thought they might have value, so I put them on eBay for $14.99. And I had basically a quarter invested. Plus shipping, I made $14.30 off that lot of pencils. The next is a Rolling Stones canvas bag. This went to Australia. I got this at the bins. I paid basically... oh, by the way, let me end that there. My sales, that was the 9th sales. It was 8 sales, $9.46 in cost of goods. That's how much I spent on the items. $133.38 in sales and $105.38 in profit on that day. Yesterday began with this one. I paid 20 cents for this at the bins, again based on weight. Sold it for $13 plus free shipping. It went to the GSP to Kentucky. It's on its way to Australia. My profit was $7.51. The next is a Quincy Jones Back on Black album, vinyl. I bought these the other day, a bunch of LPs, R&B, and rap for $1 and a penny a piece. This is the 3rd one I've sold. Sold one for $50, one for $25.60, and this one for $23 on a $1 investment. It was media mail, but I don't like media mail, so I upgraded and ate almost $1 in shipping because I wanted the lady that bought this in Virginia to get it quicker, and that's just what I do. $17.44 profit off that album. The next is a Structure men's leather coat. XL, weighed about 6 pounds. I got this at the bins, and based on weight, this came out to about $7.95 plus shipping, and shipping was almost right on the mark, within 2 cents of what the gentleman paid me. So I only made $11.20, but it's another big heavy leather coat out of my closet. The next is Chicago Bulls tank top, large. I bought this at a thrift store for $1.99. I sold it for $12 plus shipping, and I made $8.99 on that tank top. The next is a bunch of vintage adventure and men's magazines from the 50s. I bought these, a whole stack of these for $5 last year with a lady that was going out of the eBay business. And I made my money back a long time ago. I broke them up into lots based on title. This one's Men True Adventure. And there were 4 in this lot. And I sold these for $9. I'm sorry, $11 plus shipping, and I made, well, I sold 2 lots. The other was another lot of the same thing, and it was 2. I didn't put that up here, but it's another one. So 6 magazines in total for $19 plus shipping, and I ended up making $20 off of them because I made some on the shipping. And the last thing was these military vehicles, Matchbox. This is a lot of 3. I paid $60 last year for a whole tub of about 150 military vehicles, Matchbox, Corgi, other brands. Most of them are die-cast. There are some that are plastic. I sold these for $11 plus shipping, and I made $13 on them because I made some on the shipping on this. Overall, I looked at them. I made I'm about $211.98 in profit off that box, and I have about 7 or 8 lots left, and they're all 1 or 2 vehicles each. Not as good as the Matchbox and Hot Wheels I bought a couple of years ago, where I made $800 off that by piecing them out. So piecing them out is probably better if you have the time to do it. A lot of them, if they're from the 70s or 80s, they have a little bit of value. If they're red lines, even more. And I've sold some stuff today, but I won't get into that because now we're going to get into what I sourced. And I'll just kind of go through quickly. I won't go in any particular order. This is one of the yard sales. I got this Michael Jordan VHS tape lot. It's not worth a ton of money, but anything Michael Jordan sells really well. So I'm sure they'll move at the same one. And I'm going to have to pick you up for this one because they had all these UPS die casts. And if you know me, you know I'm retired UPS. And they have the old UPS logo. A lot of them are Dale Jarrett. On the bottom, there's a lot of the bigger cars. And they wanted $5 a piece for the cars. They're all new in the box. And then for the little cars, they wanted $1 to $2 or $3. So I ended up offering them. They wanted $30. And when I asked what they would do on all of them, and I ended up getting them for $23, and I'll piece those out. I may keep a couple because they'll go with my UPS collection. Dale Jarrett wasn't a great driver because he didn't win much, at least for UPS. But hey, it is what it is. At the same sale, they had these. These are Dr. Dre. They wanted $25. I got them for $20. And I comped these. These comp at about $70. Then I got these for $4 at a yard sale, and I paid for these because they are Chacos, and if you know about Chacos, they have value. So grab those. Let's see, what else did I grab? I grabbed this at the little lady from Dallas's sale for $2. It is a hoodie, and it is Ralph Lauren, and it's women's. And it's just a basic hoodie, but it's got the Ralph Lauren tag, and I paid $2, so I'll take a chance for $2 on that kind of stuff. The Chacos came for her sale too. I picked up a couple of Nintendo games. I'll have to set them aside because, by the way, on the return I had on the GameCube game where the guy ate his shipping to and from, he said he changed his mind. He never even opened it. This is how I shipped it. It's never been opened, never used. So I guess I was wrong. I apologize. You didn't play it for a week, but you sat on it for a week. But hey, you gave your money back and I relisted it. I just picked this up for $1 at a yard sale. It is Champion, and it is an Elway. And Champion's a good brand when you find jerseys. It's got a little cracking in the numbers and everything, but there's a lot of Bronco fans, as there are Cowboy and Steeler fans, Raiders fans, all that kind of stuff. So, hey, it is what it is. The next one is a pretty princess from 1990. They wanted $25 for it. I got it for $15. I comped it. It's all over the place, but it could go anywhere from $20 to $50, maybe a little more. It is all there. It was the ladies that sold it to me, and she said it's all there. I got these for $1 a piece. These are PC games. Don't have any clue about the value, but for $1, I'll grab those because I've hit some $50 home runs off some of this stuff that I wasn't aware of or knew the value of. The next one was at the same sale, and I don't want any funny comments from some of my viewers. This lady was selling Mary Kay, and she had a ton of it out there, and I guess she took the stickers off. She had these for $62 per bag, and she decided to get out of the Mary Kay, and they sell for over $150 for that bag. And then she had this for $16, a ton of foundations. Okay, I mean there's probably 20 of them, and then a bunch of these which are age fighting moisturizer. She had 16 per, and I probably got I got a few of those, and then I've got a bunch of Day Solution sunscreens, and she wanted 20 a piece on these. So I got probably 40 to 50 different makeups that are listed anywhere from $15, $16 up to $20. And then the bags, which were $62 a piece, and I got 3 of those, plus some pencils and things. And she said she wanted out of the business. This was it was worth a lot more than what she was asking. About half is what she was trying to do. I said, what would you do if I bought it all? She said, her husband whispered in her ear and said $130. And I said, I'll do it for $100. I got them for $100. I haven't comped all of them. I did comp these, what are these? Foundations. Those comp for $15 a piece. And she was asking 11 a piece, and I've got probably 15 of those. So, home run, baby. Because if this stuff sells and it's all good, at the cost that it's comped on eBay, it's like the lip plumpers that I found. I sold for $30 a piece off a $1 investment. Continuing on, and I'm getting close to the end. I promise. Man Mountain Link, no dots. New Orleans, Buddy Hield, played for OU. Adidas jersey, they wanted $10. I got it for $5. And a Curry. And this one is an XL. That one was a medium. And I believe it's probably Adidas too. Yeah. And these are sewn, which means they're sewn on, not screen printed. He wanted 10 for that. I got it for $5. I got a couple of video games. He wanted 10 apiece. And I don't know if they're of value, but I haven't seen them before, so I grabbed them. Titanfall and Overwatch. I paid $5 apiece, so I hope I did all right there. I got a pair of these Adidas. He wanted $5. I got them for $2. And they need some real cleaning up, but they comp pretty good. I got these Shimano's for $250. Or not Shimano's, these are XU Star cycling shoes. $250. I usually get about $25 or $30 or more for those. And those don't look like they've been used much. I don't think they cycled. You know, I just sold a pair of Cole Haans for $29.90 off of a $1 investment. Well, I paid $250 for these Cole Haans, and they're very similar to those. So I should get in that same range. I'll comp this exact model. He wanted, I got those for $250 as well. And then the last two things I think I got, oh no, not the last two things. I got this Nintendo DS, Super Nintendo. This one is Killer Instinct. I don't know what it's worth, but I paid $5 for it. And then I got this one in the box, and I know it's probably not got a lot of value, but I went ahead and gave $5 for it too. This is a gentleman with a cat. He needs some money because it's going to cost him a bunch to get that cat worked on. Vegas Stakes. But any Nintendo, Super Nintendo stuff I'm going to grab. The last thing I grabbed was this. It's complete. It's open box. It's a Kodak Share. I got this for $8. She was asking $10. It's never been used. She bought it for her elderly parents, and they didn't know how to do the technology, so I've got all the paper, the ink, all this stuff, and it's some kind of a printer dock. And it comps at about $70, $60-70, and I gave 8 for it. So I think that's my haul. I don't see anything else. I think I did all right. Made some good money this weekend, or the last 2 days off of a few sales, nothing crazy. I'm hoping that today's sales are better. I've already got to one, and I turned down an offer on the scuba vest for $100. I had it for $200, but I'm not going to drop it in half. I've got like $50 invested, so I'll wait on that one. Hopefully he'll change his mind, but if not, somebody else will buy it. Still haven't got to the regulator. I'm going to work on that. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I appreciate all the comments, the kind words. You can make money doing this as I do. And for those of you that are new, I'm just going to show you real quick, if you want to hang with me, my eBay overview. This is my last 90 days. Now it says it just dropped because today's numbers aren't in there yet. 7,939. I don't mean in there yet. I mean, never mind. I don't know what I mean. 7,939 is what I've done in the last 30 days. And in the last 90 days, I've done 25,000. So it's a little over 8,000 a month. Some months I do 9. But sales have slowed a little bit with COVID. And then I have great days, like last weekend when I did $1,000. So it's just all over the place. Diversity of goods, different items, not just one item like clothing or coins, which you're not going to be able to sell at the end of the month anyway on eBay. Keeping your cost of goods down and looking for higher profit items. Sometimes you'll make $3, but I'm generally looking to make at least 5 to 10 on each item. And I know that drives one man crazy that watches my channel, but hey, it is what it is. And if you're going to put in the effort and the time, and it's a 7-day-a-week job, there's no days off unless you make it. But as fast as I ship and as much as I do, and unfortunately as much as I source, that's my downfall. But y'all have a great day. I'm going to quit rambling, And check out my channel. Go back and watch some of my other videos. You'll see a diversity. And me and JT having fun. And we will talk to you tomorrow as we always do. Cap Guy out.